Hello and welcome to World Cup Review, knockout stage right now on SStarRam. Welcome back, World Cup knockout stage review. We are going to review what happened in the knockout stage, which all, of course, began on a very good Saturday. All right. It was Argentina and it was France. Very high-scoring affair. France taking the early lead. Argentina would take the lead later. But in the end, France on top, 4-3. Messi did score, but too little too late for Argentina. And they fell in that one. Later that day, Cristiano Ronaldo in Portugal taking on Uruguay. Uruguay take a lead in the first half, and later in the match, Portugal ties it up. Uruguay would take the lead later in the game. Cristiano Ronaldo would get a yellow card, and eventually Uruguay advances to the quarters. Then the day after, we thought the Saturday was going to be great. Sunday offered us two of the greatest games in this World Cup. First, it was Spain and Russia, the host nation, here at Luzhniki Stadium. This was a team determined to pull off this giant upset in beating Spain. And what did they do? Well, they scored off a penalty kick, 1-1 through 90 minutes. We went to extra time. No goals in extra time, penalty kicks, and just the emotion of those penalty kicks. Russia going 5 for 5 in penalty kicks on the night, 4 for 4 in penalties. In the penalty shootout. But that one kick save made by Russia was huge. It lifted us all off our seats. But that day didn't end like that. We had Denmark and Croatia. Denmark takes a early lead on Croatia, but then, of course, we all know what happened. It was 1 minute in the game, Denmark up, but Croatia would tie it just 3 minutes later. Take a 1-1 draw there. We didn't get another opportunity until extra time. Go to extra time. Modric on the penalty kick can't convert. This is Luka Modric. Wow, just can't get it. We go into penalties, and this one was pretty good goaltending. It was Croatia on top. Croatia winning over Denmark in the round of 16. Now move on to Monday of the round of 16. Mexico, Brazil. Neymar in Brazil. They score 2 second-half goals and they win. Most dominant round of 16 game of them all. Then later, Japan and Colombia, a historic game. Just doesn't get much better than this. Japan, I think we're tied at 0 at the break, and then Japan goes up 1 goal. Then Japan goes up a second goal. All right. Then Belgium scores 2 goals. Japan had the chance to win the game. Instead, counterattack. Belgium wins it. No time left after the goal scored. 3-2 Belgium. 3 goal. Down 2 goals to up 1 goal. Big time swing. And then the following day, we had Sweden and Switzerland. Very, very defensive game. But of course, what did we have? Sweden on top. And then the later England against Colombia. Colombia, really just they were without their superstar. And then so England had a goal in the game. We didn't get another goal until late in regular time. Late in regulation. And it would tie it for Colombia. Colombia would go on to extra time, no goals through 30 minutes of extra time and go to penalty kicks. Remember, England and their cursed penalty kicks, it hadn't ever gone well in a World Cup. Guess who won in penalties? England. It's a fearless team. They win it. What a game. What a game, everybody. Now to the quarterfinals. Kicked off with Uruguay and France. France winning 2-0. 2-0. It was a pretty good game. Of course, to watch. And then we had Brazil and Belgium. And Neymar just can't stand his feet. He's always on the ground, okay? Oh, yes. But Belgium would go up 2-0. Brazil would score. And just an amazing save late in the game for Belgium to move on to the the semis, rather, to face off against France. And then we, of course, England and Sweden. Very tight game, but England on top. And the classic Russia, Croatia. Russia, of course, the home fans on their feet. Russia with the early goal. Croatia answers. Go to extra time. Croatia scores, and then Russia somehow able to force penalties. The guy who scored in extra time misses, and then Croatia goes on to win in penalty kicks. Insane, kiddos. Insane. Yeah. Croatia goes on to win. They would play England on the Wednesday following. But on the Tuesday, the day before that, the Wednesday that I was talking about, it would be Belgium against France, of course. What happened, kids? France won, okay? Like 1-0, and France wasn't. It was just enough to defeat Belgium. All right, I said that France is going to win that game. I said that France is going to win a World Cup heading into the semifinals, and guess what happened? I'm right. You're wrong. Let's go. But what else did we have? The next day, England against Croatia. Like, England takes the lead in the 5th minute. Trippier. We wait a long time. All the way to the second half, but finally Croatia ties it. We go to extra time. Guess what? Croatia scores. And there would be no answer. England loses. England, of course, Belgium, they played in the 3rd place game. Belgium won. Belgium, they didn't give up in the 3rd place game. England was being England, okay? They don't like to play hard when they really should be. But then we also had another game between like two random teams. It was France and Croatia. Guess what happened? France won. The French won the World Cup. Yes. France won the World Cup. Mbappe scored, Pogba scored, like almost the whole team scored. It was only 4 goals to 2. 2-goal win. A great win. Thanks for watching the World Cup on Fox and FS1, whatever broadcaster you guys have. Area. So thank you guys for tuning on in. I'm Jay Rod saying so long. Peace out.